Hey everyone, welcome to 996 Howl for the uninitiated. This is an unedited YouTube vlog discussing everything Arizona Coyotes. One of those. I have to put up the Domi jersey. You know I had to when it's a tough one like this. And what's unfortunate is I've been saying it. I've been trying to cope with it. In my previous videos, I always mention how, things are a bit shaky with Garland. The team is in talks with wanting to move Oliver Ekman-Larsson's huge contract. A lot of people were reporting that Arizona was really engaged, especially with players like Garland. Dvorak's name was there as well. But it finally happened. I wasn't even expecting to watch the draft tonight. I don't think I am anyways. I made plans because the Coyotes were not supposed to be here in the first round, but so they trade Garland and OEL for the 9th overall pick to the Vancouver Canucks for their 9th overall pick, with Jake Beagle, Louis Eriksson, and Antoine Roussel, three of the biggest memes around the Vancouver Canucks. I believe it just got reported like a second ago. I'm sure there's going to be more details with this trade, and I'll have a full analysis later on after I digest, but right now it's just my initial thoughts. But the Coyotes might retain about $1 million for the next 6 years on Ekman-Larsson. So I think the main, obviously, ownership did not want Oliver Ekman-Larsson's contract anymore. It was $8 million for another 6 years. They acquire all those bad contracts, which they all expire. You got to understand that all three of those players, their contracts end at the end of this season. So it's only one season with these sort of depth, old vet, gritty guys who can't really put the puck in the net. I'm pretty high on Beagle. I don't mind having Beagle, but obviously Eriksson and Roussel a bit more prominent just because of their contracts and not because of their play or play style. I believe maybe Roussel might actually be good. Not a offensive guy, but a gritty, fighting type intimidation guy. I don't really know much about him, but I know Beagle. I like Beagle. Eriksson, one of those cap dump nightmares. So Vancouver gets Garland. I liked Garland. Not my favorite Coyotes player. When I was hearing Dvorak's name thrown around, that kind of got me choked up more than Garland. I like Dvorak better, but Garland's a special player. He's so noticeable on the ice. One of the few bright spots for the Coyotes last season. He plays on the edge. He gets in your face. He's not, he never crosses the line like Marchand or Tom Wilson. He's a bit of a nice pest, but even his playmaking abilities, his scoring touch, just a great all-around guy. His footwork in the offensive zone, his ability to get around guys in the defensive zone is great. I'm glad Vancouver is no longer in the Coyotes division, so we don't have to see him as much and cry. But, they're in separate divisions now. Ekman-Larsson, I was very disappointed in the way the season was trending near the end with him. He really didn't galvanize the group. His passion wasn't there. No emotion. Kind of just let the team die, and so did Rick Tocchet. I always been saying in my videos that Chychrun should be the next captain no matter how it happens, and this is the exact opportunity where the new coaching staff and ownership should realize the passion, motivation, and determination that Chychrun brings to the table. I'm sure Chychrun and Gostisbehere will pretty much replicate what Chychrun and Oliver Ekman-Larsson would produce on the ice. So Gostisbehere is a good replacement for Ekman-Larsson. More upside, cheaper, younger, more potential in Gostisbehere. His NHL career is not over yet. He was battling with injuries, and he says he's moved past them. He likes playing on the power play, so he'll contribute to the power play more than Ekman-Larsson did. I felt like he wasn't really good on the power play last season. Just more about Garland, a top 6 guy, winger. We're all going to miss him. Huge fan favorite. I'm sure fans are so upset about this trade. It's good getting the first round pick, the 9th overall pick. I'm sure Bill Armstrong and his revamped scouting department has their eye on someone. Maybe it's a centerman, maybe it's a high-scoring forward, which the team desperately needs. But I'll do a full depth, what money's coming in and out, what other picks are involved if the Coyotes have to give away picks, which I doubt they will. I knew this trade would just involve Ekman-Larsson and Garland. Hopefully it stays that way. Bill Armstrong doesn't want to give away any more picks. It's all about just, wanting to get rid of Ekman-Larsson's contract. Instead of attaching a first round, which they didn't have, or a second round pick, which they have many, he decides to package him with Garland, who was looking for a new contract. Maybe ownership and Bill Armstrong didn't want to sign that contract, or they just felt that the value of getting rid of that $8 million per year was worth it to get rid of Garland. Hopefully they re-sign Bunting. Maybe make just this a little teeny bit better. It was a great week, and then, this is a bombshell. So I'm sure emotions are running high. I'll digest it a bit more and get to the stats of it all. But that's just my raw emotions. It's good to get that first round. Those 3 guys from Vancouver, they'll all be gone next season. I like Jake Beagle. He's a good depth guy. Gonna miss Garland, but it had to be done. Ekman-Larsson was not playing up to that contract. And that's what had to be done to save the franchise, I guess. So that's it for me. It's a tough one. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.